Oh, well, there I am. Hello, hello, crafty friends. I just finished. Sorry, I was silent there for a moment. I just got some crafting fuel in me, and I had about 3 or 4 big Swedish fishes for a quick minute that I ate really quick. That's my crafting fuel. So I am ready to go. Welcome, welcome. Today is week 3 for my 8 weeks of Christmas series, where each week I will bring you either a super easy gift card holder or card, some kind of Christmas or holiday, like I said, gift card or card that you can duplicate over and over again to make your holiday crafting just a little bit easier. And I'm creating things that I'm going to be using, right? I need to make this worth it for myself also. So I am creating projects I'm using. And like I said, these do not have to be for Christmas, right? I know and acknowledge not everybody celebrates Christmas. That's totally okay. And like I said, this is my personal crafting. I do celebrate Christmas, so I am making mine Christmas inspired, but you make sure to make your projects whatever holiday you would like to celebrate or any celebration. So week 1, we made this Christmas. I have this gift card holder. So here's the gift card going this way. And then we did one going right side. So your gift card goes in right there. And then last week I made a pocket card holder, so you would put either your card or money in here. And I had a Halloween one, but that's already in the mail to my niece, so I can't show you that. And today is week 3. What I am showing you is a super easy angled card, right? You've seen these all over the internet, but I'm doing it in non-traditional Christmas colors. I love pink. Pink's one of my favorite colors. So I loved this color combination. And this is the card we're going to recreate today. And these colors they just look beautiful together. Melon Mambo and Pretty in Pink. So that's the colors all pulled from this card, as well as the Melon Mambo and Pretty in Pink ink that I used for any stamping. And then you see some glitter here. I also used the Pretty in Pink glitter cardstock. So those are the colors. We're going to recreate this. I'm going to show you. Y'all know I love the beach, and Close to My Heart had lots of beach inspired stamps, but Stampin' Up has a few, but I did keep in my personal stash all of my Christmas beachy inspired holiday stamps and thin cuts. So I know lots of my customers or that follow me have this in their stash. This is Seas and Greetings. So I recreated the card kind of beachy inspired. In this background here, if you see, I used Coastal Cabana, Coastal Cabana and Crumb Cake are my 2 cardstock colors here, and then obviously white. But I did this technique again, which was from my card class, my current card class, where I blended, this was white, and I made it Crumb Cake at the bottom, Coastal Cabana up top. I splattered some shimmer brush there, and I made that like a beachy scene. So I thought that was kind of cool. I wanted to show you my beach inspired card using that. But this is the card we're going to recreate today. Super easy. I have all my little bits cut out and stamped, right? Because the purpose is not, you don't want to watch me stamp. That's all boring. But so I went ahead and cut all my pieces out that make that card up. But it's just how to get this angle proper on your card to line up. So that's really the point of today. Just super easy. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Nice to see you joining. And that's what we're going to do. So again, let me flash. I love my little beachy theme card. But all right, this is super easy. Let me just give you your dimensions. And actually, I did print it out as always. I have a screenshot here. I'll leave this here for a moment so you can screenshot it. That is our cutting template, dimensions, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I had a crazy work day today. I just got off work a little while ago, so I'm so glad I have everything prepped for myself. But that's our easy peasy instructions. And so the sets that I'm using, I've been playing with Snowy Wonder. Come back here Tuesday for my monthly free card class where I'm creating all cards using this. Love, love, love it. It's like my favorite. I think this is my favorite kit so far that I'm going to be presenting on Tuesday. But for today's card, I'm using Snowy Wonder again. Cannot get enough of this set. Stampin' Thin Cuts. My sentiment comes from Peaceful Seasons. And then the star of the show, which I absolutely love, which is also in this card kit next week, is this 3D embossing folder. It's Snowflake Sky. I love this. Actually, I need to pull out my Close to My Heart, which I just got probably 2 weeks ago. I finally got my Close to My Heart. I'm really zoomed in, so I got to zoom out a moment. Hold on. I can't. Sorry, my phone zoomed in. But I did get the cut and emboss machine. And I'm only using it for my 3D embossing folders because my electronic die cutting machine I am really destroying with the 3D embossing folders. So I had to invest in the Stampin' Up one, and I absolutely love it, but it's only going to be for my 3D embossing folders. Oh yes, Susan, you're excited to see the Snowy set. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it. Using it so much. It's going to be on my Christmas cards this year. Okay, so where is my little pieces? Here we go. Let me go over your... This is all you need. So you want to find 2 pieces of cardstock that coordinate and just white. That's all you need. So the Pretty in Pink, you're going to cut this at 4 1/4 by 11. We're just going to score that at 5 1/2. Let me score this really quick. Okay, that's all we need to do here for scoring. And then you are going to cut a piece of white cardstock, which is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. You're actually going to need 2 of those, so cut 2 of them. And then you're going to need 2 pieces of, I'm using Melon Mambo. They are both 3 3/4 by 5. So that's all you need. 2 of these are going to be for the inside, so you can place them aside for a moment. And we're going to focus on these 3 pieces right here, right now, and I'm just going to show you how to get this card lined up. So what you want to do is you're going to take your 3 pieces that you just cut. First, we're going to fold this where we scored it, right? Scored that at 5 1/2. And then we have our 2 layers. These are just 1/8 of an inch over one another, and then you got that nice big bold border around the edge there. So to make that, you would think, and I tried this, you can cut each layer separately and then it would line up when you do an angle. It doesn't work that way. So what you want to do is you want to put all the pieces, you want to get them perfectly lined up together in the corner. See how I'm just holding that right there? You want to have everything lined up flush to the bottom corner there. All right, but you want to make sure you have the card open because we're going to cut through this and you don't want to cut through the bottom layer. So I'm just holding it like so. Let me see if I can zoom out because I want to bring my trimmer in a minute. And I'm already zoomed in. I hope this lets me do it. Okay, I could zoom out. Good. Okay, so again, line everything up. This is just the hardest part of this whole thing. Hold it there. Now, any paper trimmer you have, okay, I have plenty, you can do this in. So if you have a paper trimmer like this is the Stampin' Up one, you can do it in here. But I also have a guillotine type paper trimmer that I felt this worked much better with and gave me that nice edge. So let me show you, I'm just bringing in this guillotine cutter that I have. So what you want to do, I'll explain to you, and then again, you can do this in any trimmer. So we're going to focus on wherever your 3-inch is on your paper trimmer. That's what you want to line your top right corner with. So you want to put this into your paper trimmer. I guess I should really zoom in now. Let me zoom in now. Hold on. Oh, I think I just did something. Okay, let me zoom in. All right. So it got messed up. You got to make sure everything's lined up. Okay. So you want to push this through holding it, and you want the edge of your score to be on that 3. So when you get it there, hold it there. Then you want to move this around, and you want to line up this edge. So that's your bottom left. Top right, you're lining up the top right at 3, and the bottom edge just wherever your paper trimmer is going to cut, so your cut rail. So that's all you're doing. So think about like when we used to make the Starburst cards and we have to cut things on an angle. So that's what we're doing. We're lining the upper 3, and I'm putting my edge right where it's going to trim, and I'm going to hold this down. And the guillotine for me worked and gave me a nice clean edge. So let me just pull this out. Now I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Up! Trimmer just to show you how it's no different. Again, if I were doing this, I'm going to line that up at my 3. Here's my, I know that line is my 3, so that's my 3. So I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to get my corner in my trimmer. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not my 3. Hold on, 3 is right here. Here's where 3 is, okay? So there's where the edge of my card is. See, there's 3. Sorry, I can't see the lights. Okay, there we are. I'm going to hold it there. See, I'm at the rail over here. Let me move this up. And then my edge would have been right there to trim it off. So it's okay. I just felt I got that cleaner, crisp corner when I did the guillotine. That's the only reason why. Because let me show you. This was my first sample card. And just, it's not that super crisp edge. Not a big deal. But it's just my preference. I'm the OCD crafter. Y'all know that. Okay, so that's it. Now you got these 3 pieces. Oh, look, a little Starburst card. Save that for a card or toss it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to run that through my embossing machine. I will show you how awesome this is. Oh, I should have kept my zoom out. Is it going to let me zoom out again? No. Zoom out, I can bring in my machine. Okay, so here is this great 3D embossing machine. So this line down here, I'm going to keep it turned this way because if you see, there's less snow at the top and more at the bottom. So I want all of those little snowflakes. So I'm just going to put that just like that. Let me bring in see if we get this in view now. So if you have this machine, the sandwich for the 3D embossing folders, which this is great, it gives you all the sandwiches right here. So for the 3D embossing is this one right here. You just need your number 1 plate, then goes down your embossing folder, and then your number 4 plate, which is this gray one. That's all the sandwiches. Put it in here, and then you just run it through. I have to hold it. Okay, that's it. And then, and it goes through that like butter, honestly. Look at this. I love these 3D folders. I'm really enjoying Stampin' Up, ladies. I really, really am. Look at the dimension on that. That is awesome. So I just think that's really cool. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just layer these 2 together, right? And see, we have perfect angle cuts with the perfect 1/8 around. I also did this again. I was like, why do I have to do all 3 layers together? I lined up each piece at the 3. Nope, didn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. So we're going to layer these 2 pieces together. So I'm going to be making a lot of these cards. Again, the cards I'm showing you are what I'm making for my personal stash. that if you're one of my customers, you might get one of these cards. Oh, and by the way, if you're in my personal group, I posted these for you so you can find them there. And if you're not in my personal group, please be sure to look at this post. You will find, this is an event, but you'll see at the top, I have my group linked. I also have my newsletter linked for you to join. And then we're going to take the top now, and we're just going to adhere this right at the top. And again, you get that nice 1/2 inch border all the way around. Super easy. Now, if you wanted to add some ribbon or whatever, definitely go ahead, you know, add whatever you want to these cards or anything that I show you. Again, I like simple crafting. I know lots of ladies, oh, let me zoom in. I'm still too far out. Like a lot of techniques and stuff, and that's great. I love to do them too, but not when I'm simple crafting. Look at that, right? That is great. All right, so now I think we're good with that. I want to show you now when you're lining up the bottom, you can go ahead and adhere these two. I like to do my stamping first before I do any adhering, but if I mess up, it's not the end of the world. Just adhere these two together. But I would say do your stamping first before you do this, because it's easier just to replace a piece of white cardstock, right? Okay, so what you want to do is when you're thinking about the sentiment you're going to use, right there in the corner, look at my season greetings. And this is a great example because you see how I'm almost chopping my S off because I'm up a little bit too high. I should have put this down just a little bit more and not tried to be so symmetrical going around. And it's okay if this was off a little bit and I just had this lower, because my greeting was bigger, that's all. So you just want to be aware. So if I were to lay this in the card, kind of right there, right? You just want to be aware of the space, which I already know. Here's my same, I'm going to duplicate that. My same stamp fits absolutely perfect right there. So that's just what you want to know. If you need to draw a little tiny pencil mark here, that would be fine too. Something like that. Just put a little dot that you can erase so that you know don't go beyond that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp that right now. And I use Melon Mambo, I really, really love. And it goes good with a lot of colors I'm finding. So, just want to stamp that. Right there. Now I can cross off my little pencil mark. I don't need that. All right. I'm gonna use, look, I always get inky. It always happens. It's funny, I had my hoodie on the other day. I have one on now, and I had so much ink going up the sleeve of it over here. My husband was like, "What is all over you?" And I'm like, "It's just ink." All right, Pretty in Pink. I'm bringing in the little snowflake, and that is from here. Just that little snowflake right there. I'm just gonna put one at the bottom. One at the top, just like that. Okay. So now, I'm just gonna move this one out of the way a moment. So now I want to line that up. I'm working on next week's card. I love it. I'm like halfway designed on it. I have to think of another thing I want to add to it, but it's with the Peaceful Evergreens. That was last month's card class that I did. That's everybody just received. And I used the embossing folder and liking the results so far. So next Friday, we're going to do another card. And then I think the following week, we're going to do a money holder. Okay. Cute. Love it. See, it perfectly fits there. Now, all you want to do now is just design your card front, whatever little cluster you want to make here. Oh, and another cute thing I did was I customized my gems, okay? I'll show you how to do that, how I did that. So I took, these are the adhesive back sparkle gems, and now, I have Pretty in Pink gems right there, but don't these look a lot better than those? Those are the ones I customized. They have more of a sparkle, I think, to them than these. So I was like, nah, they don't go with that. So all I did was I took the Pretty in Pink. It's stuck. This is the Stampin' Blends. I used Flirty Flamingo with this. This was the color because I wanted this pink. It was a little bit darker for what I was looking for. So I'm using the dark Flirty Flamingo, the brush side, and all I did was color 3 gems. I thought the color of Flirty Flamingo made the perfect pink sparkle that I was looking for. Okay, so that will go on my card. And now all I did was, here's some pieces. I stamped that in Melon Mambo. This tree is stamped in the Pretty in Pink. Here's my little snowman, and I have colored him totally in clear shimmer. Here is a snowflake. Here's my Santa hat. This is cut out of the Pretty in Pink. And then I have the Pretty in Pink glitter tree. And I think that was it, right? Yeah, that's it. So now I'm just going to design and cluster that together, and we all finito. So I'm going to use my mini glue dots to get his hat attached. I'm going to grab 2. And I'm going to put the glue dots on the snowman and put his hat. Now, he's not, he is popped up. Yeah, on this one I popped up. So I'm going to put a little bit of foam tape behind him. Let me grab that. All right, so what I did was I put one tree here. I like to line everything up first, and so I can get a visual of placement. Right, so just like that. So what I'll do is and then the pink one, I'll put my finger to hold that and kind of like scoot it behind. And then I can take my snowman away, because that's how I want my trees to end up. So what I'll do is I take a visual. This is kind of right in that corner, right? I'm going to use some of my adhesive so that I don't forget where that was. It was kind of like right about there, right? I want to adhere the pink one down first, so I'm going to try to hold that dark pink one down to keep it in place so I can get this one. This is how I do clusters. All right, and now I can get this one down. And it's okay if you like mess up a little bit, because, you know, cut another little tree. Like, look, this one's cricket. Cut another little something just to camouflage it if you need to. All right, so that looks about good for our trees. So now I'm going to put my snowman down. So my snowman on this one, now this is what for you to decide. I have my snowman hanging down, right? But if you open this, as long as you're okay with this, you see the backing of your snowman. Now, I have a piece of foam there. It was just to keep it so it's the same, so this isn't dipping down, if that makes sense. But I don't have the backing pulled off that. If you're okay with that, you can put him lower. If you don't want to do that, just make him higher, like I'll do on this card, so he's not hanging off so much. So I'm going to just put, he's going to go right about there. And then you can be the judge however you want it. Maybe I wasn't paying attention when I made this one. I don't know. All right. So for my little tree here, what I'm going to do is I need a little snib of, that's today's word, snib of foam. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. All right. So I want this tree to sit on my snowman, but see, since I have this foam, it's like going to droop down. So for half of it over here, so this half, I need a little smidge of foam. I need to cut that little edge off. Hold on, hold the phone. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? My husband is making shrimp. We're having a Greek salad with grilled shrimp on top. And we picked up hummus from our favorite Mediterranean restaurant and have loaded hummus with some pitas. Okay, so what I was saying is this side of my tree, I need that little foam smidge on so that, and I'm not going to pull, well, you can. You can, yep. You're going to put the foam on this side, and this side right here, I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive because that's going to sit against my snowman, the adhesive part, and then the foam part will sit against the tree, but it will be even with my snowman, if that makes sense. Ay. I know, sorry, I complicate things. All right. And that is why you do that. So now everything is symmetrical and fits. All right. I think I did everything right. We're going to put this snowflake in that corner right there. So we just want a little bit of glue on that. And our adhesive back gems that we colored. We're going to take those and we'll just place one. See, I think that was the perfect color. The pretty and pink ones just got super light. I just wanted them a little bit different. One there. And our last one goes right there. Okay. Thanks for sticking with me, ladies. How cute. I love it. So here's 2 more cards into my stash. All I have to do is do my sentiments, stamp the back of them, made with love by Stacy. And that's that. Here is my beachy themed one. Okay, that's using the Close to My Heart Season Greetings. So if you have that, that was such a fun set last year. I have so much examples in my group about this that set. And then this is my new favorite this year. This is definitely this year's favorite set is Snowy Wonder. So like I said, come back Tuesday at 7 p.m. Tuesday will be my card class for this month, which features this entire bundle. I'm also using this again. We make a shaker card with this. So fun. All right, ladies. And if you want to pick this set up, this is my shopping site. Be sure to pick the set up because you will earn my card kit for free with a $50 product order. So if you pick up the Stampin' Thin Cut, and you'll get the card kit in the mail free, all pre-cut and ready to go, because the only thing it doesn't include is stamping. So I give you all the die cut pieces, the cardstock pieces, ribbons, whatever. But if you want to make your cards just like me, it's against Stampin' Up policy for me to stamp for you. So you have to have the stamp set, or you have to use a stamp set from your stash. That's how it works with the card kits. But I hope you enjoy them. A lot of time, love, and effort go into the card kits that I create for you. So everybody who is shopping with me, I appreciate it. And if you're not, I'd love to be your Stampin' Up demonstrator. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And again, you can go back on my you can find everything on my YouTube channel, because after I do my videos here, I post them to YouTube, not right away, maybe the next day. It depends on the time, but I do upload everything back to YouTube so you can find it. So this video's on YouTube already, and this video and any video I do, all my free card classes are all on YouTube, so you can go back and watch them at your time. All right, ladies, have a great weekend. And if anyone needs anything from me, you know how to find me. Take care. Happy crafting.